Nelina, hi. We need to speak to the consort.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's forgiveness.
Mm-hmm. Good. I'll go have a chat with her and see if everything has resolved itself.
It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it. What drew you back to the center?
Nah, I'm not going to worry about their conversation, I don't think.
It may sound strange, but
Because it's basically the same thing everybody else says. You know, they can't really tell you directly what she does, but, you know, they never really say explicitly what she does in order to try to keep it secret to everybody else, but whatever. Sha'ira, I'm glad to hear things worked out.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
He worked on that pretty quickly.
Even the Elcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm glad I could help.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Sure. What would you be wanting to give me?
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
I haven't told you anything about my personal history. That's a pretty accurate representation.
You have quite a gift, Sha'ira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Elcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
Trinket, huh?
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Okay. Thank you for all your help.
Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
I will keep them in mind. Thank you, Sha'ira. That little trinket that she gives you, don't worry about it. When it becomes important, you will know. It's not fundamentally important to anything except for this one other side quest that you can do, but you'll know when it becomes important. So I guess I got my appointment after all, huh?
Hello again. The consort is very pleased with everything that you have done for her.
Can I get an appointment now? I'm gonna ask just because it'll be funny.
Any chance I can move up on her client list? I did help her out.
Yeah, she is grateful for your assistance. However, you have already been rewarded for helping her. The client list is a separate matter, and her schedule is completely booked for the next several months.
No, I understand, Nelina. I was just pulling your leg.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
I don't know if I'd need to, but okay. Let's see. What else do we have to do here? We got a level up. That's nice. What can I do here? I can do this and this. Or I can do this and this. Yeah, that seems like a good idea, because then I can put a point. Next level I can put a point in this, and then the level after that I can get Master Sabotage, the level after that I can get Master Overload. And then I can start working on my Spectre training. Tally and Garrus, I will level him up now. Yeah, I'll level him up now, why not? We'll put Damping and... Oh, why the hell not? We'll max her out on Corian Machinist. I was going to put in Electronics to get her advanced, but... it's not that important. Having these passive abilities is really good to max out anyway, so... I will be doing that. UNC Hostile Takeover, that sounds annoying. So we've got Rita's sister, CSEC, Jahleed's Secret, CSEC, and this one, which is not important, and this one, also CSEC. Guess where we're going right now? If you said Cora's Den, I'm going to hurt you. I'm just kidding. We're going to CSEC. Alright, let us go speak to Jahleed. That way, by the way, that elevator, the big one in the center of the room, leads to the docking bay. Just in case you were wondering. So we'll go speak to Jahleed, we'll speak to Chelik, we'll see what's going on with Jenna, and then we will keep going and get ourselves ready to go. Hello there.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
Yeah, I did.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jahleed.
And you're both children.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
Well, you asked the wrong person then. But, yeah, come on, man. We're all trying to help you out here.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Good. That means that we'll know more about the Keepers soon enough, because I'm almost done scanning all of them. Awesome. My decryption skill's still too low for this, isn't it? Oh, I guess I don't need to worry about it anymore. It was probably for one of the side quests that I've already gotten, like the hostile takeover one or the strange readings or something. Commander. Does that guy ever have a purpose? I forget. Okay. Chelik, hi.
Come into my office. I want to discuss this in private.
Okay, what do you need to discuss?
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, I probably wasn't thinking too clearly.
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chelik.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Okay, sure, but, I mean, is it worth putting her in a place that just got into a massive firefight and had its owner killed a few days ago?
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
Alright, fine.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Alright. They're illegal because, we'll ask, why not?
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge?
Well, the criminals kill innocent people.
An advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
Yeah, I see your point.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
We'll see what we can do about it. Seems like an issue that they could resolve themselves with another undercover officer, but since I'm, already here and I already know pretty much all the details that I need to know, it's, I guess it's worth having me go. More codex entries! More codex entries! Yay! They're everywhere! So is this keeper, if I can scan it. Excuse me, Garrus. Tally. Excuse me, hello. There we go. Alright. We're almost done with that one. There's only one left, and it is up by the docking bay, which we are going to be going to as soon as we finally finish off these side quests. But thankfully, there's only one more left, and it just concerns Rita's sister here. So we'll go take care of that one, and then we will be out of here. I think I'm going to fast travel it because, it's just simpler than walking all the way there. That way I can just get a loading screen, and I can cut that out, and then we can just be right there. So, wards locations. He said the lower level. We'll go to the markets, why not? Alright, we could have gone to Cora's Den and had a little bit less of a walk, but, it's not a big deal. I don't mind it. Might have to come back here in a second anyway, because there's something to do here after we go to the docking bay, but we have to get to the docking bay first, and before we get there, I have to talk to this Jax guy.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Yep, I've got it.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Alright, fine.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Gotta let CSEC do its job, you know? They can find that guy and arrest him. It's not really any of my business. So now we have to report back to Chelik, I think. Yeah. So I will meet you right over there in just a second. Alright, Chelik, I've got what you need. And I wasn't so dumb as to blow my cover, so here you go.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Yep, here you go.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work.
Okay, thanks.
As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately.
Good.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
No problem. Just doing not really my job, but a job. Should we go check in with Jenna about this? Nope, I guess not. She's probably just going to be evacuated from Kor's den immediately. She'll get fired or something, I don't know. More anti-personnel rounds, great. Definitely need some ones that are good against synthetics if we're going to be going up against the Gath. But, you know, actually, let me check the journal real quick. Is there anything else I need to do? UNC, unusual readings, Citadel scan the Keepers. Okay, the Keepers one, we'll get that done in 2 seconds anyway. But looks like we're all done with all of the side quests that I could do here on the Citadel now, so we can finally get this game going. Well, not in this episode, but in the next session after I'm done reading Codex entries again, which that one's going to be a long episode too. But once that's done, we can finally start the real game. Oh my god!
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists.
Oh,
the
God.
biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
More paperwork for me. Great. Captain's probably not going to be too pleased that I have about 8 different reports for him to take a look at with the Normandy. Actually, that makes me wonder, if he has the Normandy, what ship am I getting? We need something stealthy that can get in and out really quickly, and the Normandy pretty much fits that picture, but it's not my ship. Huh. I wonder what they're going to do about that. Oh, there they are. Can I get past them? Because the Keeper's behind them, or are they going to hold me? Okay, I'll be with you guys in a minute. Just give me a second. Yeah, this is the Normandy, guys. I know you haven't seen it before, but it's the best damn ship in the Alliance fleet. And for doing all of the Keeper stuff, you get a lot of experience and a pretty decent amount of credits. So that was primarily the reason why I did it, was because you get a little bit of experience, a little bit of credits. It's a good little investment to start with. So that's how that goes. Hostage. So we have hostage and hostile takeover. Okay. And we have another level up. I don't want to do this. I can't get Master Sabotage or Overload yet, so I might as well just put a point into each. That way I can spend a level and then get them to those Master levels very shortly. And I know it seems like I'm really piling on the what's it called? The points into decryption and electronics, and I am, but it's for a good cause, you know? It's helpful. You can get that. And we'll start moving you closer to medium armor too. Now that you guys are maxed out, I'm gonna have to max out everybody else's passive ability as well once I get to the ship again. Speaking of which, let's finally get back onto the ship and file all that paperwork, and then we can go to whatever ship they have commandeered for me. Ambassador and Captain.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
What?
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I will, but hold on a second.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
why step down?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more to this, but he doesn't look like he wants to share it right now. We'll ask him later. For now.
What kind of leads do we have?
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Shit.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Okay, and that's all we've got for right now?
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Well, that's all fascinating, but I heard innocent civilians dropping out of contact on Pharos, and you know my mind has been sitting on that for the entire conversation.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But you're still
Your
can give me
actions
advice.
still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that, Ambassador.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
And I won't ever forget it.
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Okay. Alright, Captain, now that the Ambassador's gone, are you more willing to talk about this?
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
So, we've heard the story about you and Saren already. I wonder if this gives me the same conversation. Let's see.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
Maybe he'll elaborate.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Okay, and what happened?
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
But I'm guessing it didn't exactly go that way.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
And did the factory workers get out?
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Well, I understand your vendetta now. Can't say I wouldn't feel the same way after something like that happened, but how did he blame you? Didn't he blow it up?
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre.
What a sore loser.
Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Yeah, that's hardly fair.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
It's not your fault, though, sir. He had a lot of pull with the Council. He was their best agent, so I wouldn't worry too... I mean, I would worry about it. You've obviously worried about it for a long time. It might be worth forgetting about, but it wasn't your fault.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Does this restart the conversation? I'm gonna try it and see if it does.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
It does restart it.
Who
Alright,
do you
hang
think
on.
I had a bad feeling about him right from the start.
Well, let's skip past that anyway.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
You're right about that. Sorry, I had to skip that a little bit, but anyway. We're probably going to be going to Pharos first, Captain. Any extra information that you could tell me about the place?
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Well, we better get moving, I guess.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, sounds good. There was that guy that would tell us about Pharos and Noveria back in the markets. I wonder if I should go see him. Normandy weapons. Hello. What's this all about? More codex entries, great. Let me just check and make sure there aren't any more. Okay, there's another one right here. If I can see it, there we go. And I think that's it. Alright, so there's that guy down in the markets, but that's kind of an awful long way away. And I don't know if he'll tell me anything too important. We kind of know what we need to know about Pharos at this point anyway. It's the fact that the Geth are there, they attacked, the colony has dropped out of contact, and they're innocent civilians potentially dying because we can't really do anything about it without instigating a war with Terminus. So we know what we need to do. Let's head inside and see what we can do about this.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
I'm not too concerned with myself, but this isn't right.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
I should probably tell them what they need to know then.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, other than that little glitch at the beginning of that whole thing, speech went pretty well, I think. Probably should have saved directly before it in case something stupid happened, because something stupid almost always happens when I go to the Citadel for the first time, but it's okay. I read the whole thing, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But now we have to head after, not Saren, but the directions in which the Geth have shown their interest, and so we will take the Normandy to Pharos on the next episode of Mass Effect. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Well, technically next time we're going to read codex entries and talk to the crew members, but you know what I'm saying.